Okay, so welcome everyone to this edition of Queensland Business Revival. So today, this fortnightly course is website must-haves and SEO, and today's topic is we're going to be looking at keyword topics or keyword topic clusters. Doing your keyword research is really the foundation of SEO. So it gives you a great understanding of what keywords are driving traffic to your website, what people are typing into Google when they're searching for a product or service relating to your business. So I have at the end of this talk, I've got a resources page, and you can find the links to my recommendations there. Keyword research is useful across your marketing. So in the old days, SEO was sort of a standalone marketing strategy that you could do. You could outsource it, but now it needs to be an integrated part of your marketing. It incorporates a really effective SEO strategy, incorporates blogging, content creation, obviously your website, and advertising, especially with Google Ads. So when you do your keyword research, you'll be able to export it into an Excel spreadsheet or into a CSV file. For this example, I have an imaginary business. It is an apartment hotel in South Bank, Brisbane. So I've done my keyword research for this. Now, search volume, this volume means search volume. So this is how many monthly searches occur for these keywords. CPC, you might have heard of that, cost per click. So this is really to do with Google Ads, but we don't really need to look at that for the purposes of sorting through our keywords. Competitive density, again, is how many people are competing for that space for these particular keywords. I wouldn't worry about that so much. Just keep an eye on the keyword difficulty. Number of results is self-explanatory, and the SERP features. So SERP stands for Search Engine Results Page. And so with this, you mightn't come with your optimization of your website, you might not come to number one, number two ranking for site links, but you could come for reviews. You might appear for reviews. You might, if you're an accommodation business, you might appear in the hotel pack. So that is if you type in accommodation Brisbane, you'll see that there is the local search results, and that data is pulled in from your online booking system. So from your online travel agencies. So that's sort of one reason for accommodation businesses to have a channel manager. It's really important. And then video as well is another place that you can optimize and appear and frequently asked questions. Site links, that refers to the organic search results, reviews, and AdWords, of course. The topic cluster strategy, just to give you an overview of it. So we are choosing closely related topic clusters. So we have a primary keyword, and then we have a few secondary keywords. And the primary keyword, we give that a dedicated page on the website. I'll go into this in further. We're going to go into site architecture in our next lesson, and I'll show you how to populate the page, but this is just to give you an understanding of what we're trying to achieve. So we'll have a dedicated page on your website to this particular topic cluster, comprising the primary keyword, and then we will also use the secondary keywords and distribute those on the website. Those secondary keywords, they will also link from that dedicated page. They will either link to blog topics or blogs that you've created using those secondary keywords, or it could be another internal page in your website. So what we're achieving here, we're interlinking pages throughout the website. We're organizing our content into an easy to understand, logical format that helps the Google bots, when they scan your website, they know that this primary keyword is really important, because all these pages with the secondary closely related keyword are pointing at it and linking to it. So we're doing this to help Google prioritize the content. And it's also really useful to help prevent your website getting really bloated. In the old days, we used to optimize one keyword per page in the website. It wasn't particularly logical. It wasn't very user-friendly. It made us create a lot of extra content that was just not that useful and often repetitive. So this is what the topic cluster. I like to visualize this. So this would be our primary keyword here, accommodation South Bank, Brisbane. I selected that because if I chose accommodation Brisbane, it's a much broader keyword. It's got a higher search volume, but it's very competitive. And it's really good to see if you can drill down and find a sort of a sub category, a sub cluster within a broader keyword. So for me, for this imaginary business, it's accommodation South Bank, Brisbane. Now, I've also got Brisbane accommodation deals, so that you can see that that's closely related. Got short-term accommodation Brisbane, self-contained, best accommodation Brisbane, dog-friendly, family, and pet-friendly. So I'll look at these and think, well, I can create blog posts out of these, or I might decide to have a pet-friendly page on my website, and then I can link all these back to this dedicated page to accommodation South Bank, Brisbane. So that gives you an overview of how to organize your keywords into topics. And I have the resource page where you can have a look at, for those of you who haven't done any keyword research before, you can find links to Ubersuggest. You could delve a little deeper into this, into the topic cluster methodology. I've got a link to all about that on this particular page. And also that for the SEO roadmap, you might like to download that and have a look at it. It's so useful for smaller businesses to give you that foundation of what you need to be doing to optimize your website and to have a solid SEO strategy. So you can find the page here at Left Bank Design. Now, a little bit of homework for you. So for those of you who haven't completed any keyword research, if you could do some do some keyword research, have a think, before you start, have a think about, just jot down the keywords you think that you think are related to your business. Maybe they come from questions that customers ask, and then actually use the keyword research tools to get real data. For those of you who have done keyword research, have a look at the data and divide your keywords into these keyword topics or buckets, and try and identify what you think would be a primary keyword versus secondary keywords. So that is the conclusion of our Teach section. And now we're going to start answering some questions. Bye-bye, everyone.